Hello YouTube family, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita and welcome. We are continuing in my series of only 5 today, and I'm going to cover cheapies. So I have done just only 5 in my entire collection. I have done the designer version, which some people found to be a little tone deaf because they were still expensive. I mean, I was just giving you my top 5 designers, but this one is definitely going to be for my budget nieces. So if you are trying to smell amazing, fabulous, expensive, but you're on a really tight budget for your fragrances, then I really do think that this list will speak to you, because if I had to only keep 5, these will be it. It was actually hard because I have gotten so many amazing cheapies, Middle Eastern fragrances in my collection within the past couple years, and I'm loving them. I am loving them. What can I say? So this is actually going to be a little bit of a mix, some dupes, some Middle Eastern, and some original scents. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So this first fragrance that I want to talk about is going to be only an honorable mention, but I wanted to have this in the video because prepare to be sick of me. This is newer to my collection, but when I tell you they have done their thing with this scent, I don't know who they have in the lab over there at Paris Corner, honey, but they have been cooking in the lab as of late, and this marshmallow blush has completely captivated my senses. I cannot stop smelling this. So this is supposed to be an inspiration of Young Bougie Marshmallow. Just based off the notes, it smells very similar, but there are some differences, and for me personally, the differences in the scents have made this one take over. Like, I was absolutely loving that Young Bougie Marshmallow. Do not get me wrong, like the bottle is probably about halfway done, but when I got this, I haven't thought about the original K.Ali. because this one wears with a little bit more of a decadence. It's richer, it's creamier, and it is just so addictive. It is so sweet and addictive, almost like they have added like a caramel or something in here, and I just cannot with this scent. It is so beautiful, and I can just see myself talking about this scent for months and probably years to come because it smells just that good. The quality of the scent is there. It performs quite beautifully, and I just think that the scent profile is just top tier. So if you're looking for a fabulous gourmand that's fruity and really decadent, heavy on the sweet, fruity aspects of a fragrance, then you have to check out this Paris Corner creation. So this opens with top notes of lemon, raspberry, and strawberry. You have middle notes of ambroxan, orange blossom, and you have base notes of marshmallow and musk. So for me personally, I just feel like the ambroxan is a little dialed back in this fragrance compared to Young Bougie, but you are getting all of the strawberry, all of the raspberry, lots of fluffy marshmallow goodness, but there is something very caramel vanilla about it. And for me personally, I am getting Young Bougie with a generous dose of Hufflepuff by the House of Sillage. If those two fragrances had a baby, this is what you would have. So you're getting the best of both worlds. 2 fragrances that I love, okay? I don't have my Hufflepuff anymore. If you know, you know. Young Bougie, I'm a fan, okay? Love it. And this one is a hybrid. It truly is. And you really do need to give this one a try. If you are interested in picking this one up, Aroma Concepts has it, and you can save 10%. So be sure to check the description box, but I'm telling you, if you want fruity, delicious marshmallow gourmand, you absolutely need to check this one out. So this next fragrance is going to be from JULIANN'S Perfumes. I love this house because they have some really high quality inspired buys of some of the most amazing niche high-end designer fragrances we love, but you are getting that smell, you're getting that quality, you're getting good performance without going bankrupt, okay? You don't have to file chapter 13 as you collect the JULIANN'S. Now this one, clearly it's a love. My daughter has a bottle, I already have a backup, and Miss Independent is truly one of the most beautiful inspired buys that I have, that I own, and I loved the original Princess by Kilian so much. My daughter loves it so much. One of her favorite fragrances of all time. So we emptied out our 3.4 ounce when it was still like in the little ball shape bottles. I've heard it's been reformulated. I don't know that, you know, for fact, but but people were saying that it's been reformulated, it's weaker. As you know, Kilian has been acquired, so we can expect reformulations, period and point blank. That is what they do with the L'Oreals and the Estee Lauders. They reformulate, they water down, they change. Okay, not a fan of what they are doing with the House of Kilian as of late. I say all that to say I don't need to repurchase the original one at this point because they have nailed this scent with Miss Independent. So Kilian's Princess, if you are not familiar, it is matcha green tea, honey. It is marshmallow. It is so beautiful, comforting, cozy, sweet, vanilla. It is everything, and it is also my very first Kilian experience. I remember I sprayed that sample on my skin. I was speechless. I'm new to niche. You know, designers, they don't smell like that. Like the scent profile, I had just never smelled anything so delicious. My first time smelling marshmallow in a scent. It was just like, let me get my little money together and let me go back and buy this bottle. And that is what I did. Okay. So Miss Independent opens with lemon, and the lemon is done very mildly, very tastefully. It does not overpower the scent. You have hard notes of green tea and ginger. You also have some peach, Pedion, jasmine, apple, and in the base you have marshmallow, vanilla, and benzoin. When I tell you they have nailed it 1 for 1. This wears quite moderately like the original one. It's, you know, the original one's not a loud beast. It's not gonna last you 8 hours. Right in that moderate range, and you're getting the same smell. You're getting the same performance, but at under $50, okay? So current day, as I'm looking at it, is out of stock, but I do know that they're going to have a lot of fragrances restocked for month end of February. So stay tuned for that, and I will definitely be coming out with a video to give you some of those details. But Miss Independent is my favorite from the house. It is phenomenal, and it is a cheapie you absolutely have to try. Again, this one is Miss Independent from the house of Julianna's Perfumes. Next is an oldie but a goodie. I often feature this in cheapie videos because, baby, we are smelling niche up in here. We are smelling unique, and we are doing it at a price point that is so accessible. This is Stash. This is from SJP. So back in the day, I would watch the cheapie videos, not really knowing where to start with the purchasing of the cheapies. Do the cheapies actually smell cheap? I would just watch and not really participate at the time. But honestly, this one would come up time and time again. And the way that people spoke about it, they really made it seem like I was going to get an amazing quality smell, unique notes, and just a really well executed scent. And that's exactly what I got. I finally just decided to get on Amazon and buy it, and I love this scent. If you don't have any cheapies in your collection, you're a niche girly and you're just wondering, you're just curious, start here. Start here because this really does smell so beautiful, elegant, and unique. So Stash opens with black pepper, sage, and grapefruit. You have middle notes of atlas cedar, patchouli, pistachio, white ginger lily. In the base, you have olibanum, vetiver, musk, and massoya wood. So as I'm saying these notes, it really does sound very unique. It sounds a little complex, and the smell comes off that way as well. It's not a bold, loud, powerful scent, so you don't have to fear it in that way. But this is just going to be one that's not going to work for everyone, okay? Just like we've come to know a lot of niche, like you need to get your nose on them. Everything is not going to work for everyone, and that's just fragrance in general. But I find it to be really important that you get your nose on fragrances that are kind of in that niche world, because designers, we kind of can envision, like we kind of know what to expect depending on the house, you know, the quality of the ingredients, it's similarity that they have there in the designer market. But this just really did capture my heart. So for that reason, this is on the list. I don't want to be without it. I love it more so for fall, winter, and I just love the pistachio, the way it comes off. You know, the sage and black pepper is well blended, so it's not like it's jumping out. You just get something spicy that, to me, in my nose, I'm thinking it's like a cardamom. That is how the top notes come off to me. It smells like cardamom, pistachio, woody, olibanum, a little touch of vetiver and musk. That is what I get. But oldie but goodie, just because it's been around forever don't mean it's not good and still relevant and still modern. This is a very modern celebrity scent that still holds its own to this day. All right, so again, this one is Stash from Sarah Jessica Parker. Next up is a fragrance that is going to be perfect perfect for spring and summer. If you're looking for a powerhouse beast mode fruity scent that's very musky and you enjoy those scents like the Herba Puras, but you don't want to quite spend the coins, then Al Haramain's Amber Oud, the gold edition, is what you need to get your nose on, because they nailed the scent. I find that the musk in here doesn't wear as volatile on the skin as maybe some people get from Herba Pura, but this is just so good. And it is one you can get for under 50 bucks. You're going to get amazing value at their price point because, honey, the 1-2, especially when it starts to heat up here in Georgia, is all you need for everyone to smell you, for you to smell yourself, for it to last all day. It's a beast that is beautifully done. So this fragrance opens with bergamot and green notes. You have middle notes of sweet notes, melon, pineapple, amber, and you have base notes of musk, vanilla, and woody notes. So people find the musk in Herba Pura to be the most problematic. So musk is just a note that does that, and it's just going to depend on the quality of the ingredients and just how it reacts with your body chemistry. Some people find Herba Pura to be a purely scratchy mess, headache inducing. I don't know if you would get that from here. I just find that this one is easier to wear. I don't get any issues with the musk, and it's very sweet. It's a little, you know, ozonic. It's fun, it's very fruity, it's a touch powdery, but above all, very sweet. Okay, a little bit of amber in there to balance it out. And I just think that if you love the idea of smelling like musky, you know, melon, you know, vanilla, a little bit of pineapple, really indiscriminate fruits, because I'm sure there's more fruit going on in this fragrance than just a couple that they mentioned. Try this one out. All right, so again, this one is Amber Oud, the gold edition from Al Haramain. Next is from the House of Lattafa. I could not dare do a video, okay, about cheapies without mentioning something from this house. And oh my God, I don't wear this often because this is definitely going to be fall winter, and I'm kind of coming out of that. When I tell you I was absolutely blown away by TERIAQ Intense, if you are looking for the spicy, sexy, sweet, intoxicating scent, this is it. Okay, so it's saying TERIAQ Intense, but for me personally, I feel like this is in that Camera family. So if you have those, you may not need this one, but to me, in my own humble opinion, this is better than both of the Cameras, and I'm at the point where I may just go ahead and declutter my Camera Koa, okay? Because I do love the Akigala wood that they have in that original one when I'm in the mood for it. It makes it just a touch more unique, but I don't see myself needing all three of these fragrances because they bear similarities. So this is from my favorite nose, Quentin Beige, and I just think that this is, it's got that amber that wears almost like this crystalline sugar like thing going on. If you know that type of amber, you know, like, hard to describe, but that is what I get from it. There is a beautiful, sexy plum liquor, which the Cameras don't have, but you get it here, and that is what makes it that much more sexy. I love a sexy plum, or, you know, a rum and plum, or some kind of boozy plum note in a scent just takes it there for me personally. So it opens with saffron and bergamot. The saffron comes off very much like a true saffron spice scent. It doesn't come off leathery, okay, because saffron can definitely do that. This really does wear like a true saffron spice. So it opens with saffron, bergamot. You have middle notes of plum liquor and cinnamon. You have base notes of amber, tonka bean, and benzoin. You're getting a ton of resins of amber in here. You're getting lots of cinnamon. It's very spicy because of the cinnamon and saffron, but I don't think it's quite as spicy and as like cutting as the Cameras, and that is what I prefer about it. I do love the addition of the plum liquor. I really do. And I just think it's so sweet and indulgent and everything you need to smell like for a yummy date night, okay? Fall winter though, okay? So this one, again, TERIAQ Intense, never want to be without it. Last but not least is a Gourmand, and this is from the House of Paris Corner. This one too, I would put in that realm of fall winter, but honestly, if you are in the mood for a delicious, slightly spicy treat, you could wear this all year because it doesn't wear too loud and heavy. The spices are no nowhere near as strong as it is in TERIAQ Intense, but this is Tiramisu Speculoos. This was such a pleasant surprise over, you know, the fall. I got this in my collection blindly, didn't know what to expect, but I did not expect to smell speculoos, you know, cookie butter. It smells like Biscoff. That is what you're getting from this scent. I know the notes, you're like, okay, what is it gonna Biscoff? It equals Biscoff, it equals speculoos. You absolutely need to get your nose on this one if you want a delicious Biscoff type scent that is going to wear quite unique to any other gourmands in your collection, because that is what I get from this. This opens with coffee and cinnamon. It has middle notes of cacao and vanilla, and you have base notes of musk. Now, I don't know what is in Biscoff, but I mean, I would imagine some cinnamon, of course, but all of these other components, you know, from the notes, it's like, that's all I can say. It equals cookie butter. If you want to smell like that, this is what you need in your life. Coffee, cinnamon, very mild. It's there, but it's so well blended. The coffee's not going to jump out at you. They're saying tiramisu is not going to smell like a coffee scent, so don't let that scare you. Also, the cinnamon is mild. Just like you eating a Biscoff cookie, it's going to be just like this touch of, you know, delicious spice, but very mild. Same way in this fragrance, and I love it. The vanilla, it's there, but this is not going to wear like a vanilla forward or vanilla centric fragrance. It really is giving you an all-encompassing Biscoff treat, and you need it in your life if that sounds appealing to you. Moderate wear. It's not going to be super loud. It's not going to last you 8-10 hours, but I will say you will definitely be able to smell this on yourself, your clothes, for a good 5-6 hours, and then you'll have to top it off. But this is one I could not help but to overspray, respray, because I just want to relive the scent. It's so delicious, and definitely one of the 5 I cannot be without as far as my cheapies. All right, you guys, so that is it for me today. Please drop me a line and let me know some of your favorite cheapies. We can do 100 and under. If you want to go 50 and under, that's fine, but I really did want to keep this in the cheapie realm. So all of these fragrances you can get for 50 and under. I would just say maybe even like 45 and under. Some of these, you know, you can get with a discount code, so be sure to check the description box if you want to save even more. But honestly, you guys, I started out as such the niche girly, but I'm here to tell you, you do not have to spend a ton to smell amazing. Like, this smells better than expensive Angel Share, okay? Better than the Herba Puras of the world. I love me some Yum, but better, okay? So don't shy away from these cheapies, because some of them really will wow and surprise you. That is it for me, you guys. Be sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Those are free ways to show your girls some love. Also, consider becoming a member for exclusive bonus content and giveaways. I have opened up my channel for membership, so be sure to join if you are interested in that. And also, shopping the links will be another great way to support. All right, you guys, so that is it for me. I love you all, YouTube, and I will catch you guys on the next one.